I have weekly conversations with my grandmother. These conversations range from her disappointment in the fact that I cannot speak a Spanish that sounds like I was born and raised in Havana in a time where white men would come to our land to support the local economy through any niña negro that looked right, to her fear of me when I was born and the way I looked way too much like my great-grandmother, and how she was afraid that history would come back to repeat itself, despite her knees being raw from trying to pray away a past that resulted in too much hurt and not enough lessons learned. I have weekly conversations with my grandmother. About a month ago, with only 20 minutes left on the phone card, my grandmother asked me what was wrong and if my love for school had expired, to which I answered nothing and ugh, respectively. I explained to her that I do not know what to speak about for my final paper, and she tells me about how she never got to see my mother and my aunties grow up. She speaks about how she wishes that she could have seen them during the first moon cycle, and now she wished she could have taught them how to dig for yam and how to attract a man while bending over to dig for a life source that lays beneath dirt that smells like the pain after we were dropped off here. A pain that never actually took the form of tears. She asked me if I still like to tell stories. She asked me if I like to write. She asked me if I will only write things that will keep Los Blancos safe and things that'll let them sleep at night. She asked me if I have ever written to myself and all the selves that I don't pay enough attention to. To all of which I reply with, yes, sí, abuela. No, abuela. In tears, she tells me to stop crying. She remembers that crying is what got us here. And she tells me that crying is fine as long as it is not done in vain or out of vanity, because I'm too brave to cry without purpose, and my tears are not my own, but the Atlantic Ocean coming back to take its rightful place. She tells me to wail onto paper and write about the things I need to read about, to remind myself that heartbreak upon conception is not hyperbolic, but the most honest teaching we can give ourselves. I have weekly conversations with my grandmother. Though I may not be able to speak a Spanish that sounds like I was born and raised in Havana in a time where white men wouldn't come to our land to support the local economy through any niña negro that looked right, I will write in a way that she wishes she felt safe enough to. For the selves that I have kept quiet, and for the black girls that she wished she'd raised. Someone told a lie. Someone told a lie. Someone told a lie that black girls don't deserve tenderness. That we don't deserve tenderness that is thick like cornmeal porridge. That we don't deserve to grieve the ancient things that have happened to us. That we don't deserve coconut oil on our scalps and plaits that are just right. Someone told a lie and the whole world believed it. Someone told a lie and said that black girls don't break. That we don't break after we hear that no one else is home. That we don't break in the shower so that there are no tears to clean up and no one can hear the wailing of a girl who's trying to start over again. That we don't break in crumb-filled beds on a mattress that has a perfect sink in it, with pillows that are the only thing that will ever know how we smell. Someone told a lie and the whole world, including you, believed it. Born into a world that is built on our backs, but no one can quite understand the idea of having our backs. After walking the strip, after we wake up, after our hands are raw, after the nervous breakdown that she swears is only dehydration and exhaustion, after a 9 to 5 that is followed by 6 to 10, that is followed by 12 to 12, which gives her just enough time to reach between her legs to see if she can feel something other than sorrow. But you can still come to us and ask us why we are sad. You beg and plead with us to smile more. You tell us you'd be so much prettier if you smiled more. As if you've already not made up your mind. To unapproachable, you say, as if you've ever needed our permission to approach us. So the next time you see a black girl with a frown deep enough for the world to see, it's not that she's bitter, and it's not that she's closed off. She's just learned her lesson. I think the problem is that no one sat me down and said it's okay for a black girl to sing her song. To sing a song of indigo and cypress and sapphire. To sing a song of no quinceañeras. Sing a song of oil on our scalps, of head wraps at night, of arthritic knees bending in prayer on the night that she decided that she was supposed to be here. Because we, the chorus, choir, and congregation, sit at the foot of her bed and remember the lives that were lost in the name of progress, or development, or bullshit by any other name. No one ever taught me that love that is sweet like condensed milk is a divine right and not a luxury. Sing a song of ancestors who love you in a way that no one could, because no one took the time to learn. Because they've been here before. And they tried to warn us. Defiantly persistent in the ways I have conviction and all the things that aren't doing me any favors. They say a flesh that consumes your color but still has none will never bend for you. They say it will want all the color this world has to offer, and mija, you are the world. So call it Santeria or Obia or Voodoo, but tonight we are conjuring the spirits named after the ones who are still with us. Tonight we don't need a book of Negroes to remember their names. We just need to listen and listen. And listen to the voices of those who dared to want more than a name, who knew that they were more than a name. And this is for the girls who are too honest about what this world has done to us, without ever having to say a word. This is for the girls who walked to the corner store to go buy your mom her $6.49 ticket with $3 and 2 encore. In a silk head wrap, and the house slippers we got from Dollarama, because we wanted to treat ourselves. This is for the black girls who were born on Turtle Island, who ride buses, who take planes, who sit in cars, who sneak onto subways to defend ourselves. Never forget that our defense is journey in motion, with motion.